Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Menken and I'm joined, as always, by my beautiful co-host, Joe Murray.
Hello, Frank.
Hello.
How are you going?
Good. Hey, Joe, guess what?
What?
This is the last real episode of this year.
What?
This is it.
This is the last... What do you mean by real episode, Frank?
Well, I mean, I guess the New Year's episode is going to technically be episode 42. But this is the last, normal episode.
Is that going up? I thought it was going up New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah. No, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last episode of this year, technically.
Yeah.
That's
Insane.
crazy. Yeah. So, timeline-wise, housekeeping. We'll do some housekeeping first.
Okay.
Timeline-wise, this episode is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Friday is Christmas, right?
Yep.
Yeah, on Friday, on Christmas Day, our gift to you is an extra episode of the show.
Yep.
So there will be a 30-minute
Christmas
special
Yep.
from us. And then the next episode after that, we're skipping the Monday. And then that episode will come out on that Friday.
Which is New Year's Day.
Yeah. So, little bit more confusing. Yeah, it is. It is a Friday, I'm pretty sure. So slightly more confusing, but it will be better in the long run.
Yes.
Because it means that we can do a better New Year's special because we have a little bit more time to film it.
Yes.
And we filmed 3 episodes this week.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on. Because we filmed an emergency episode and the Christmas special.
Yep.
And now we're filming this one, but this one's coming out before the Christmas special.
And before the emergency.
And before the so it's just like a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot of information for our little brains. But that's the plan for the rest of this year. So this is episode 41.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last full Froe Show episode of the year.
Yep. Isn't New Year's Day going to be a 30-minute special as well?
I thought that was full length.
That was full length.
That was 42, because otherwise we're skipping a week, technically.
True. Yes.
So that's just a full length New Year's episode. The only reason the Christmas episode is shorter is because it's going up on Christmas Day.
Yep.
And we're already filming so much that it's kind of just easier to only have it be 30. But yeah, so that's
crazy. End of 2020.
I cannot believe that it's almost over.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, I'm glad it's almost over, but it being almost over has zero bearing on everything else that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
So this is just going to be a new year.
It's just,
But you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully next year is much better.
Yes.
But again,
we'll see.
That's actually a really good segue into our goals for next year, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want to talk a little bit about our goals for 21?
Our goals for 20. We should have flipped the board around to read off our goals.
Nah.
That we set at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, true.
Well, our main goal is
Mango.
Mango. Oh, I love mango. Is to launch the production company officially. And there are some cool ways we're going about it, I think.
Yes.
We're going to... Well, Frank has written a film. A short film.
A short film.
A film.
It is not
we should do a
feature-length.
whole film. A short film, and we're going to film it. We're going to produce it for the hard launch.
Yeah.
So once that's finished, then that's our timeline for hard launching.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be March, probably early March next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that film? Because
we'll come back to it. I think.
Okay.
We'll talk about our goals now, and we'll come back to
Okay,
the
so
short film.
that's the goal for beginning of next year. Then what about the rest of next year?
Well, then we've got. Then we want our studio, which is kind of intertwined with that.
Yeah.
And
ideally,
so,
we'd want the studio for the hard launch.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're kind of doing a couple things at the same time. We'll be producing that short film, doing other productions for money.
We are.
And then we'll be putting everything else together.
Maybe we won't hard launch in March then.
It'll probably be April, May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's all right.
Keeps getting pushed back though.
I always said May, to be fair.
I thought, we were talking about January, February at one point.
We were, but then we factored in the holiday season and stuff. I've actually got a couple of things lined up at the moment that I haven't told you about yet.
Ooh.
So I've got a couple.
For you or Us.
Depends on the size of the
Right.
gig, but
I mean, I could probably just tag along anyway.
we'll see exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got a couple things lined up, which should be cool.
Mm.
But yeah, so we got short film, and then hard launch for the production company in the studio that we're building,
Mm-hmm.
and then further from there is
Mhm.
kind of just like building this,
Yeah.
building our own
Building
content.
this little baby.
Yeah,
little
the
baby.
Froe show is very much our baby.
It's like a little safe space.
Yeah, this is
It's nice.
yeah, this is our safe space. Every week we could come here
You come
and
back
it's
and
fine.
just hang out.
and be chill.
It's great.
And then building everything else kind of around that.
Mm.
Then we have a couple other like numerical goals, like sub count on the
yeah.
on this channel and
Yeah.
Patreon goals and that sort of thing.
Mm. Speaking of Patreon, you should go check us out. Patreon.com/FroShow. Yeah,
Yeah.
continue.
Good plug, proud of you. And like things like having a couple more guests on the show and that sort of thing, and kind of spreading out over the next year,
Yes.
which should be cool. Because in March we'll have been doing the show for a year,
Crazy.
which is just insane.
Yep.
That means there's like that means that there is 52 hours of free content out there
Wow.
that
That
we've
we've made.
produced.
52 hours.
Yeah, give or take.
Is that nearly, 2.5 days?
Yeah. Wow. And then
Whoa.
then there is also the Patreon episodes, which we've done 30 of.
30 minute or 20 minute.
Yeah, let's say 20.
Mm.
So yeah.
What's 30 times 20? 3 times 2, 600
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Divided by 60.
10 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've created 60-ish, 70-ish hours of content this year. In the like once we get hit the 1
Yeah.
year goal.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Insane.
And that's not even
Well,
counting our personal stuff.
Exactly. Not even counting YouTube.
Insane.
That's
So,
really cool.
Some really cool stuff coming.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm very excited.
one of my goals
Mm.
for next year that I haven't actually mentioned to you.
Oh,
One of my goals for next year is that we get a sponsor for the show.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Just doesn't matter who it is.
Just get a sponsor. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter who it is.
Or-
Nick. But yeah, that's one of the things that I have in my head for next year is get some form of sponsorship.
Yeah.
Because I think that could be like just
Sick.
so sick.
It'd
And
be
just,
awesome.
yeah. Because I think the standard is like, it's engagement based. And I think like 1,000, give or take, is where we need to be at. And currently we're hitting like 150, 200 for the podcast.
Views, right.
Pretty consistently.
Mm. Well, last episode,
The last couple episodes have done very well,
yeah,
actually.
kind of blown my mind a little.
So, actually, while we're here,
Mm.
this is a good chance to mention how you can get us a Christmas gift,
Yes.
and it's totally free.
It is.
It's totally free. If you enjoy the show and you enjoy spending time with us on your Monday mornings or whenever you watch the show,
It seems like Wednesdays at most people seem to
on
listen to
a
it.
Wednesday, you should share the show with your friends. That's all we want. That can be your Christmas gift to us.
Yep.
We assume that you're creative in some way, and so if you have other friends who are creative or people on set or whatever, share the show with them so that they can also be a part of this.
Share the Christmas episode.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what that's for. It's our gift to
It's-
you to re-gift.
Yes, it is
Yes.
a 30-minute little snippet. I think it's a very good little
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
package of what we are and what we do.
Yeah.
Like it's got our personality in there. There's a little bit of movie talk.
Oh yeah, we did talk about
We
movies.
did.
So. Yep.
So share that with your friends.
Mhm.
That would be really cool, and we would really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that'll be awesome.
And then we can smash some more goals in 2021.
Woo.
Which will be so sick.
So sick.
So sick.
I cannot wait.
No, me neither. Anything else that you have in your head?
I honestly just can't wait for like when we can. Just sitting in the studio together,
Yeah.
like sitting across from each other doing our own stuff.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it'll be so
and
good.
it's like, oh hey man,
And then going,
just
hey, you reckon we should record a podcast?
yeah. It's like, are you ready to do Then one of us being like, "Oh yeah, we got to do that this."
Oh yeah,
That's right.
no, we would never forget the podcast.
Nah, never.
I'm excited for future podcast set.
Yes. What thoughts? Do we have any thoughts?
Chris Howe style podcast set.
Oh yes.
That's what I have in my head.
I like that.
That could be very cool.
Yep.
Very cash.
How are we gonna keep that there every week?
But we're already doing a thing in the corner. We just make that the podcast set at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
We'll document our process.
Yes.
You'll see. You'll see everything. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of our goals for next year. Circling back to this short film in quarantine. So in Queensland, we quarantined for 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
It was like March.
Well, it wasn't really quarantine, was it? It was all just.
We kind of did go into.
It was just
lockdown.
really heavy, like social distancing rules.
Yeah. Well, like we couldn't go to uni, and I had to work from home and stuff.
True.
It wasn't a full lockdown.
No.
But it was heavily enforced that you stay at home.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Um.
Probably 2 months.
Yeah.
It wasn't super long.
No, but in that time, I wrote a screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's give or take 15 minutes long. And we've been meaning to produce it.
Yeah.
And now we've put like a timeline on it, basically, is the gist of it. I don't think it'll take that long to shoot, honestly. I think it'll be
15 minutes.
I think it'll be
4 days?
Yeah, I was going to say 4 or 5 day shoot.
Yeah. Generally, I've realized how little time the shoot takes.
Oh, it's just set up.
It compared to like everything else.
Yeah.
Like you spend 3 days shooting and then 10 weeks doing the rest.
Yes. Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's like,
The rest is just editing.
Yeah.
So yeah, the general. Do I want to give a general storyline?
Up to you. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay.
I'm keen.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to rework it a little bit before we shoot it.
I think yeah.
But the general gist of the story is it's called Ghost is the working
Ooh.
title.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's final or not. We might change it.
There's a few. I think there's a movie called that.
There is a movie called that, which is why I'm apprehensive.
Yeah.
But anyway, I might give it a tagline or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
the general gist of the story is it's about online dating, and it only follows one physical person. So the cast is literally one actor and one voice actor. That's it.
And extras.
No.
No extras.
I'm just thinking. No, there are no extras. No one else shows up physically in this
Sick.
in it, which is why it's so great for a
Yeah.
short film.
Yeah.
And it generally it follows a person in online dating, and they start dating this person online, and it kind of just catalogs their relationship as they go through, and then he gets ghosted.
Yeah.
The main character gets ghosted, and it's like the aftermath of that, and like not understanding what he did wrong is basically the general gist of the story.
Yeah.
So, and that was just like what I came up with in quarantine, because that happened a lot in quarantine to a
Yeah.
lot of people, I feel like.
Yeah.
Is like everyone's like, oh, well, I guess I can't date in person, so I guess I'll
Online.
do online dating, and then no one replied.
Yeah.
So,
Very sad.
yeah, so I really like the concept of it,
Mm.
and I think there's some really good dialogue in there that I'm actually pretty proud of. And it's one of those projects that I can like see in my head. Like
That's
I know
cool.
exactly
Yeah.
what it needs to look like. The issue with that though is that I see exactly what it looks like. So I'm really picky
Yeah.
about
Damn it.
a lot of stuff. But I will make compromises here and there, which is fine.
Cool.
So yeah, hopefully we can start production somewhere in January
Yes.
and start finding people for it and start finding a way to fund it.
That's going to be the toughest bit, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do we have friends that can donate?
I was going to yeah, you can crowdfund.
Yeah.
But what do we need to fund?
Well,
we need to pay the actor.
the actor is going to be one of the big ones. Are we going to have to do auditions and stuff? Probably, hey.
Up to you, really.
Yeah, probably. I would like to
If you want to do auditions.
do auditions.
Well, we need. Do you pay? You don't pay people to do auditions.
No.
Well, yeah. You just send out
Yeah.
feelers.
And I just do a video audition. I wouldn't make people come in person.
Oh, okay.
Really, all we need is rental stuff. So, like,
Well, like what?
lights is the main thing.
But isn't most of it shot outside?
No.
Oh.
There's only one part that's shot outside. So the outside part will need a reflector.
Mm.
We'll probably need one other person on, maybe one or two other people on crew.
Yeah. Well, we've got a producer who's keen.
Yes. All right. Cool.
So.
Because I'll need someone to do reflectors and stuff. I can shoot it.
Mm.
And then the only other stuff will be like renting space.
Right. What space do we need?
We need the bedroom.
Ah, that's right. I
Yeah.
remember talking about that now.
And the the one of the places we're shooting in, we're gonna do not legally.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a scene set in the parking garage at night,
Oh. Oh, okay.
and I don't know if we can even get permission to do that.
If you go somewhere...
I can ask.
Wait, where... Are you talking about going to a bigger place?
What?
Wait.
I want a parking garage at night.
As in, like a shopping centre's
Yeah.
car park?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm
Right.
talking about the one closest to us.
Which is the one closest to us? There's 3 and they're, like, probably the same distance.
No, not from here.
The one near my place?
Yeah, not that. No, not the one closest to your place. The one on the. I don't want to say like
One-
which direction it is. I don't know how to tell you this without giving it away.
I think I know which one. The one we normally go to from here.
Yes.
Yeah. so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
We could probably ask for permission, but I don't know
Mm,
how that would go.
we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's really it. Most of it will be renting lights.
Yeah.
And like
And then possibly another crew member. Unless the producer wants to.
be crew. Yeah.
Mm.
I
mean, they've done film. Like, they've studied film.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
studying film.
Yeah, exactly. So they should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
But yeah, that's it. That's the gist.
I'm really keen.
I'm really keen as well.
I'm keen to watch you direct as well.
Yep.
That's what I'm excited
I've never
for.
directed film, so I don't
Yeah.
have any.
No experience.
I have zero
is
film
it.
experience. I have a lot of theater experience, and I have no idea how that's going to translate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's similar because it's
Yeah.
just a performance.
And I have a lot of photography directing experience, like directing models and stuff. So I think I'll be fine.
You should be alright.
But
The thing is, I'm gonna have to probably learn how to like rig everything up because I'm gonna have to be like your gaffer
oh yeah, true.
while you go talk to the actors and stuff. I'll be rigging up all your gear.
Well, maybe we should get a lighting person.
Maybe.
That might be. I think that's a really good idea because 95% of it will be lighting. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, let's stop talking about that.
Yep. Move on.
Moving on. It'll be exciting. We'll keep you posted.
Yes.
Moving on to the next thing on the board that you were particularly confused by.
Yes.
So, on the board it just says sticker.
Mm-hmm.
I have sticker.
I saw that before and I didn't even think, oh, I wonder if that sticker means that.
I bought some stickers like probably 2 months ago from a guy called Spencer Torok. And I literally just saw this online and bought it.
Yeah.
And so he sent it through. He sent a couple of extra stickers, which was really, really nice of him.
Yeah.
But Spencer Torok on Instagram, SpencerTorok is his Instagram.
Yeah.
And he has the link to buy these stickers. But they're little stickers that say "Fix It in Post" on them, and they're holographic.
So cool.
So they're really, really cool. I have one on the back of my EOS R, in the where the screen goes
Flips
in.
out, yeah.
And so I thought it'd be fun to put another sticker on our set.
Yeah.
That's literally all this segment is.
It's putting the sticker on the
is
set.
putting the sticker on
Is there
the
one
set.
that we missed?
What do you mean?
Or is that's the one that we missed, I think.
This is the one that we missed, yeah.
Cool.
Because, this came a couple of weeks ago and I just totally have blanked on putting it on the show.
You spoke about the stickers,
I did.
but you didn't put it on.
I spoke about them when I bought them. All right. Where am I putting it? Where should I put it? Should I put it like there?
Yeah, you reckon?
Or should I put it on this space? Over here.
Yeah, fill that space over
Okay,
there
I'm
first.
going to fill that space.
All right. If you can't see what is going on, jump over to the YouTube. It's definitely the superior place to be. No bubbles. Very nice.
No bubbles.
Love it.
I actually have no
Can-
idea if you can see
Can I
that.
even see that?
Should I bring the... I'm going to... Hang on.
Oh, no,
I'm-
no, it's there. You
No,
can-
ready?
you can
I'm going to
just see it.
grab my close-up and bring it in.
Okay.
Ready?
Little... You can't even see... Yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. There we go.
There we go. There it is. Very nice. That is a very cool sticker. What were the other ones you got given?
Hold on.
Now it's on a lean. Yeah, there you go. Hey.
Oh, that's-
You reckon you're that tall?
Okay.
Nice.
Nailed it.
What
did you say?
what other stickers did you get? I forgot.
Oh, we got the... Well, you got
Oh.
one. Yeah, you got... It was a... what was it? Like a loading bar. Like on the Mac loading bar thing. Yeah, that's it. Show the camera, not me.
It's gonna be really hard to see.
Yeah, it's like a loading bar that says "Save Your Work" on it.
Yes.
And then he also sent us a sticker for his podcast,
Which is
which is the Creative Herd, which we had a little listen to, which was cool.
yes.
So that's there. That's
So
that
check
sticker.
out the Creative Herd.
So yeah, that was very lovely.
Mm.
I wasn't expecting to get any extra stickers from him,
No.
which was a big surprise.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
So we have this one on the set now,
Yes.
which is nice.
What are we gonna do with the new set with stickers?
Oh, I just assumed this table was coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
And worst case scenario, like this, the drawers suck. So this front of this drawer pops off anyway. So if we end up
We're
covering,
just gonna put the front of the drawer on
Yeah.
the set somewhere.
we can just like take this and just make it a plaque and just stick it on the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Like literally, that's probably the worst case scenario here.
Love it. So cool.
I do really want to get to a point where this whole thing is just covered in stickers.
Yeah.
I think that could be really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how we keep getting stickers.
I don't know either.
Actually, are you still planning on putting your sticker on your laptop?
I don't know.
Because you can put it on the set if
I
you
think
want.
I might.
You can do
I
it.
think I'll do that.
You want to do that? All right.
Do it right now. Here we go.
Because for whatever reason, I somehow collect these stickers.
You seem to just collect stickers.
I don't know why. And I've been putting them on my laptop for the past like 5 years
Yeah.
because somehow I'm just a sticker magnet. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. Nailed it. Yeah, somehow
yeah.
I'm just a magnet for stickers, and I have no
I
idea
don't-
why. Because like I have 20 on my laptop.
What? Yeah, you kind of just get stickers.
I think it's because so much camera gear comes with stickers. And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get more soon from my Insta360.
Probably. Yeah.
Like, if that doesn't come with stickers, I will be very surprised. But only 2 of them now are branded, which is nice.
Yeah.
I love that it directly correlates to what we talk about on the show,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it
Because we've
does.
got, like, we've got a Walk-In's House of Film sticker, and we've got a Road sticker,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got Fix It in Post, which has been our meme for the past, like, 20 episodes.
Yep.
And then we've got a Save Your Work sticker, because, you know,
Just save your work.
well, also, one of our SD cards corrupted yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
that
was scary.
happens, like, every 5th or 6th episode, one of the SD cards from one of our cameras corrupts.
Mm.
And I have no idea why. I do all the proper procedures and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's just unlucky. I honestly think it's just because we film so much content that
Right.
it's like it's like a 1 in whatever chance.
Yeah.
And we're just consistently hitting that one. Like we're
On the
just
show.
rotating through.
It makes it so much more stressful then, though.
Well, I know how to recover it now, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And that recovery method hasn't failed yet.
Oh,
which is good.
Yeah.
Actually, I should probably do a video on that
you should.
because it's like not very well known.
No, well,
And it's so easy.
Yeah,
it's
do it.
one command line prompt, and you just go, and it goes, and it sorts it
and
for
it's
you.
like, oh, I found it.
Yeah. Or it's always terrifying watching it though because it goes corruption found in this section, corruption found, corruption, and it just goes corruption found, and you're like, ah. I was hoping it just wasn't reading the card. But yeah, that's fun.
That's
I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, we just went to stickers.
Stickers, yeah. We were just talking about stickers.
I feel like I have more stickers somewhere, and I just don't remember where they are.
You probably do.
I should probably go through those boxes. Actually, do you want to grab a couple of those boxes? Yeah. You want to see if there's some stickers in there? Are we just going to do a segment on stickers now? Yeah. Okay. This is my DJI Mavic Mini box. Wait, just let me go through it slow. Sticker check. Nope, just a lot of spare parts. No stickers. Disappointing Mavic. Or DJI, sorry. Alright, what have we got now? My 16 to 35 box. I don't think this is going to have a sticker in it. It's hard like to do this and keep my mouth at the mic.
You got to use this again.
I
find a use
don't like using speed lights.
Why?
Just yucky. Nothing in this box, which means you can assume that there's nothing. Oh, actually, there might be something in the 24 to 70 box.
How about this?
Oh, my lens wipes. My lens wipes from Germany. No, there's nothing in my lens wipes box.
Something tells me you've taken out all the stickers.
Well, we don't know that for sure, so it's worth a look. Oh.
Oh, still a lens in here.
It's another 24 to 70. Oh, it's my lens bag. I was like, what? I forgot that. Yeah, I totally forgot that these came with lens bags. They're nice.
You should probably use them more.
Well, because I don't really know, because I have camera bags for that.
True, but you should put your lenses in your lens bag, in your camera bag.
I should. I don't.
You should.
They're only $3,000.
Yeah. My point.
What other boxes are there?
More lens boxes. And then
I don't think there's going to be any in a lens box.
No.
I was disappointed that my Rode video mic didn't come with.
Didn't it?
Didn't come with a sticker. No.
They normally do that.
Yeah,
they
I know.
do stickers.
That's why I was sad.
I probably have a Rode sticker at home.
You would have gotten one with your with this.
Yeah. I'll have a look-see when I go
You'll
home.
have a look-see. I want to check that box now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stickers just come in everything these days, though.
Yeah, and I love it. I live for it. I love stickers so much. It's kind of stupid. Okay, hold on. This packaging is so good. It's so intuitive. All right, we've got a little.
It's probably hidden. You got to find the sticker.
You got to work for the sticker.
Oh.
That was a horrific sound. No, there's no sticker in here.
Very sad.
Nick, come on, man.
Really? Wow. Okay. That's sad.
It's
fine. Hold up.
No, that's the manual, I think. Just the manual. Emmanuel. Okay, don't throw it on the set. The point is to throw it off the set.
Just barely off the set.
Well, I don't appreciate that. I want to skip the next one.
Oh, okay.
What is? I don't want to say it because it might get flagged.
It's continuity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw. Well, it's continuity. I didn't realize.
My water bottle quickly.
I didn't realize how often. This is gonna sound really strange. How often sometimes continuity errors happen in like feature films, and like you mentioned the other day that we wanted to bring back Star Wars in an episode.
Yes.
So I found one in Star Wars.
Ooh.
In the third prequel, which is
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith,
Yes.
New Hope, Empire Strikes Back,
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Is it Return of the Sith? Oh,
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and in the final battle fight scene, between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Spoilers
Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna spoil the whole thing.
from a movie that's 15 years old,
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert. Anakin doesn't die.
but gets severely maimed.
Yes. When they're fighting and there's like close-ups from their different angles looking at different people, the lightsabers change, like the handle part.
Oh.
So you can, there's a distinct difference between the handle of like Obi-Wan's and the handle of Anakin's.
Yeah.
And like from one shot to another, it's a different lightsaber.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Because I'm pretty sure in the latter half of the fight, like there's only one lightsaber between the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it swaps.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's not great.
good on you guys.
You'd think they'd fix that later, like, because they've done so many re-releases of them.
What, fix it in like post?
Yeah.
How would you? Yeah. How would you fix that in post?
I don't even know.
Because he's got his hand wrapped around it as well.
Yeah, true. That'd be just horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, similar thing with Harry Potter
Yeah.
and their wands.
Yep.
Like there's an interview with them talking about like, oh, did you have the specific wand that was yours? And they're like, nah, there was like a box of them. We just grabbed one
Yeah.
for most shots.
Yeah.
And they only had their specific one for like the three main characters. Voldemort obviously had his own the whole
Yeah.
time because this is white. But yeah, they like if it was very specific close-up shot of the wand, they had their
Specific one.
but
yeah.
otherwise they were just like,
Yeah, I was watching an interview with Daniel Radcliffe actually the other day, because there was like this rumor going around that he would go through like hundreds and hundreds of wands,
oh yeah,
and he was like, technically that's not true, but I did go through a lot of them.
right.
And he was saying that the problem that he had on set that all of the like prop guys would get pissed at him for was that he would drum on his legs with his wand. And so he would just like do that between takes.
Yeah.
And then the wand would snap at some point. And he'd have to go to the prop guy like every couple of weeks and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. And then he'd get told not to do it again and then he'd keep doing it.
That's awesome.
So I thought that was really funny.
That's something I'd do.
Yeah, just
100%.
It was just such a drummable thing. Oh,
What?
I need you to tell me that this is a bad idea.
Okay.
Because I am about to make a poor financial decision.
Oh, I might tell you to go through with it.
And I genuinely cannot afford it.
Okay. What is it?
So I've been looking at really high quality lightsaber replicas that like
What?
No, they're
Unless
like-
we're planning to make a Star Wars short film. I shouldn't have said anything.
Alright, so we're gonna need to screw my other short film.
This one's being written today.
No dialogue. It's
No.
just a 12-minute fight scene by two people who are not stunt coordinators.
Yes. Well, have you seen there's lots of reviews on the newer fight scenes in the
No, I
in
can't
the
say that I
news.
specifically have, no.
and they're like they kind of pick at it and they're just like they're so bad compared to the first ones.
Yeah, well, I think
They're so slow.
peak Star Wars battles are Episode 3 and Episode 6.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Episode 3 is so good.
Dude, that last fight, I want to rewatch Episode 3 now.
Yeah.
I'm going to put on Episode 3 while we're editing the
Okay,
podcast
okay.
later. Because we have kind of gotten into this habit now
Of just watching something.
of just having something in the background because it takes ages for the stuff to copy.
Yeah.
And then usually your stuff will copy before mine, and then you have to wait for something to
Do something.
load or do something, and then
Yeah.
mine copies, and I have to sync it, and that takes 20 minutes. And so
Yeah.
we usually just have something playing that one of us can just turn around and watch for a bit, and then go back, and then the other one can turn around and watch for a bit. And recently it's been comedy specials.
Yes.
Occasionally, it's been like episodes of TV shows. But I think adding Star Wars in is a good idea.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea.
Because what we were watching Middleditch and Schwartz. We watched John Mulaney first yesterday, and then we watched Middleditch and Schwartz.
That was so good.
Which was so good. That's like
performance was.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that actually?
Yeah. Okay.
We actually don't really talk about comedy at all.
We don't.
I should probably mention I love stand-up comedy.
Yes.
It is like my comfort food.
Yeah.
For media, because so much of the time I'm like I watch for someone whose job is serious media.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of not at all serious media, like because like during my day I'm like actively involved in that, and then like when I get home I don't want to watch anything serious, so I just will watch like a sitcom.
Yeah.
Or it will never be Friends or How I Met Your Mother. I should say that.
Yeah.
I cannot stand those shows.
Why?
I have no idea.
You just can't.
I have nothing particularly against them. I don't think they're bad. I just don't find them funny.
Huh.
I have gotten a lot of hate for, but I should very specifically mention I do not care that you like them. It makes zero difference to me whatsoever, and I will not campaign against them.
I mean, I don't find them like super funny either, I guess. I don't watch How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
But Friends, I don't know, to me it's just like a turning off my brain, like.
Yeah, and I think that's why people watch it. I prefer sitcoms that will actually make me laugh, like actively laugh.
True.
I like watching a show that I can not pay attention to, but I can also actively pay attention to. Like that's my sweet spot. So like Community has been great for that, and I finished that, so I'm watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia now. That's also great for that. Like it's really funny, but also there's like a slightly deeper layer to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know how we got here.
I don't know either. It came from Star Wars somehow. Stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
comedy
yeah.
shows.
I was talking about that. I was saying that I really like
and Schwartz.
Yes.
It was awesome. So we'll explain a bit of what it was, and it was they come out onto the stage. They sort of chat to the audience for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Hear some stories, and then like pick apart the stories, and they get super detailed. I didn't realize how detailed it would be. And then they spend the next 45 minutes doing improv and just acting out this story.
And it is so funny.
It was so good.
Just so good. So well done as well.
Yeah.
And I love it so much.
I love it how like, because the one that they did in that episode was a wedding.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that go to a wedding. And so they'd keep changing characters, like keep changing who they were. And they'd forget like people's names, and it's like, and there was one like 3-minute segment of them just being like, "Who are you?" And the other person's like, "Who am I?"
Hold on, we have to figure this out.
Yeah.
You're Lisa. No, your girlfriend is Lisa.
Oh yeah.
I'm Amber.
Your name wasn't Amber before.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yeah.
I really would recommend watching it. It's on Netflix. Middleditch Schwartz. Yeah, I was talking about stand-up comedy. That's right.
Yes.
I love stand-up comedy.
Yes.
And I have watched so much over my lifetime. And it's so good. And it's like, I feel like I did the whole progression through stand-up comedy of like starting at just watching like clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like seeing stuff pop up and being like, haha, that's funny. And like, you watch like the Jimmy Fallon segments that they do, and they're like 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
And then you like work your way up and you get up to like the British comedians. So you hit like Ricky Gervais, Russell Brand. What's his name?
This one that I really like, Michael McIntyre or something.
I don't know that one.
Oh, he's funny.
I'm trying to think of one. He toured in Australia. His name also starts with an R. I won't remember. Anyway, he's very vulgar.
Right.
And then you like work your way up. I feel like you go to British. I feel like this is specifically for Australians because the Australian comedy is very similar to British.
Yes.
Go from Australia to British, and then you like gently hop over to like the more vulgar US comedians. Yeah. And then you work your way up the line a little bit to like the more serious US comedians. So that's when you hit like the like, I would say that they're like the greats of our time. So you hit like the John Mulaney's, you hit Pete Davidson, you hit Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. That's kind of the general gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
love stand-up comedy. I love it. My top stand-up comedian is John Mulaney.
Yep.
My top comedian is Bo Burnham.
Yep.
That's
Nice.
like my list.
I like it.
I'm slowly pushing you into the deep end of
You are.
stand-up comedy.
Well, I loved the Bo Burnham things.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to. There's not. The issue is with Bo Burnham is that like he's so good that there's nothing else like in his vein.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the issue there.
yeah.
But it is very good. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along
from stand up.
I want to buy a lightsaber.
Is that how we got here?
That is how we got here.
No.
Okay.
No. Get a better light first.
But counterpoint, it's basically a light tube.
How much? Okay, how much does it cost?
Depends which one I get.
The more expensive one you're looking at.
$550.
$500 for a glow tube.
US.
So $700.
Yeah.
No.
But it makes noises.
We can do that in post. You just need a stick, and we can do the rest in post
It goes
for free.
But it goes
When are you going to use it though? It's just going to sit there.
when I
and
want to
look
go
cool. Okay.
I can make cool TikToks. I can do like TikTok transitions.
Maybe that'll be a Patreon investment.
Front gets a lightsaber. That'll be one of the goals. The goals at the moment are like invest in better lighting,
Yep.
improve the set, and then it'll be like the 500 patron goal is going to be front gets a lightsaber.
Yep.
And I'll just
100%.
hold it every. Ready? Lightsaber,
Yep.
mic, duct tape.
You're going to duct tape a mic to your $700 lightsaber.
Actually, no.
Actually, I take that back.
I could get, what are they called? Those like mics that you can just like put on stuff and it like takes the sound waves from that thing. I could just do that. Have you seen those?
No?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, they're so hard to explain. They look like lav mics, okay?
Yeah.
And you just they stick to stuff. So you put them on something and then whatever you stick them on acts as the microphone. So that catches the sound waves and then that is your microphone.
Damn.
So you can stick it to anything.
That's cool.
It's really, really cool. It got developed by someone as a joke because everyone was always like, talk to the hand. So they were like, all right. And they turned their hand into a microphone. That's how it started.
That's cool.
It's still very, very fresh.
Yeah.
But it's very cool tech. I really like it. Anyway, I could attach that to my lightsaber.
Okay, that would be cool.
And I can go gint, and then I just wouldn't have. I just couldn't move it too fast because then it would go, and then everyone's ears would be wrecked. Because I'd have to like crank the gain to be able to actually like hear me. Because I'd have to be like, "Hello," and like talking into the end of the the end of the lightsaber.
I mean, maybe I don't hate that idea.
500 patrons. Frank gets a lightsaber.
Yep, definitely.
Because that's what. That's 5,000. That's like, that's a lot. If that's a $5 tier, that's a lot of money.
Yes.
5 times 500. That's 1,500 a month. No.
25.
That's horrific maths.
5 times 500 is 2.5. 2,500.
Yeah. 5. Yes. Man, my maths has gotten so bad.
It's terrible since high
So
school.
bad. Oh!
What? What did you forget?
No, I just got sad news.
Oh, what?
The actor that played Boba Fett just died.
Oh. That's really sad.
Not that currently plays Boba Fett, the original Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Hmm.
He died of complications related to Parkinson's. That's very sad.
That is very sad.
Poor guy. That was good timing, considering we were talking about Star
That
Wars.
is good timing, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Hmm.
I think his name is Jeremy Mulloch. Jeremy Bullock. Sorry, Jeremy Bullock.
Sad. Very sad.
Anyway, I'm gonna buy a lightsaber.
At 500 patrons, you can buy a lightsaber.
There's, I think the main one is by these guys called Saber Forge.
Did I see someone like actually was able to make one?
Yes, yeah, that was Hacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've made it's technically not a lightsaber. Technically, it's a proto saber because it needs a backpack. So I'm gonna get really nerdy here.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
So in Star Wars lore, and I'm sure I'm gonna mess this up in some way.
I didn't think we'd get this nerdy. Jeez.
In Star Wars lore, this is canon. There's proto sabers, and they're like attached to a backpack, and they're fueled by the backpack, and they're basically just like a stream.
Yeah.
So they're not really super controlled.
Yeah.
And they're attached to a backpack. So that's what we have now. We have a proto saber.
Right.
What makes a lightsaber is that it's self-contained.
Right.
So it's self-contained and is, lightsaber-esque.
Yeah.
Currently, we have a proto saber, so it's just a marvel of modern technology.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope that it turns into actual lightsabers at some point.
Yeah. Surely one day.
Hacksmith is awesome, though. He's one of my favorite YouTubers at the moment.
Yeah.
He's made like a fully functioning flight suit, like
Whoa.
Iron Man. He's made Captain America shields. He's made like grappling hook systems that
So
works close enough to Spider-Man. Like his whole thing is like making comic book stuff come to life.
Yeah.
I just accidentally pushed against the whiteboard and I was really scared that it was going to fall for a
nearly
second.
came over. Yeah.
But yeah, so he's super cool. You should definitely check his stuff out.
I will. Yeah.
It's very cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's you. That's me. That's me.
You.
I was like thinking of the next thing. We've gone on a mad tangent here.
Yeah.
We went from because we were talking about Star Wars and continuity
We got from continuity to
stand-up comedy.
lightsabers.
No, to stand-up
Stand-up
comedy
comedy.
and then back to lightsabers.
How good.
Man, we are getting good at this. I just
Yes.
want to say, end of 2020. This is like our last. This is the last episode we're recording for 2020,
Yeah.
which is crazy. So
That is
this is
crazy.
the end of.
This is it.
This is the end of the. It's not the end of the first. It's the end of the first year that we've been doing this.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy
Mhm.
that we can just like, especially after doing the emergency episode yesterday. I think it's crazy that we can just do this.
We can still go from continuity to stand-up comedy
Well,
to
compared to the
lightsabers.
start, like at the start, we would get through a segment
Yeah.
and then have to go to the next segment.
Yes.
Like we would not go on tangents.
No. It would. Yeah.
That's so crazy to me that like
now.
we can just do that now.
Well, we're talking about this and it's not even on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is the exact thing. Like it's so crazy to me that we've gotten so much more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a combination of like us as creators in general, or if that's just doing the podcast a lot, or
Yeah.
I think it's a combination of a lot of things.
Just everything. Even just
Yeah.
getting older.
Yeah, and
as
I think we
well.
also have a lot more to talk about now.
Yes.
Is also a big thing.
Yeah.
And
And
other big thing, we know what this show is now.
yeah.
It's also
we know
very
what it
helpful.
looks like.
Because I remember that first night, the night before we were going to record the first episode, and we were like, "What?
Art block.
What is? Yeah, the original name for the show." And we were like, "What is it going to be?"
Yeah.
And we didn't know what it was going to be,
No.
and now it's this. And we like, what has the progression been for the show? We went from, what would you say is the first one? Because I feel like we've hit like.
Well, the first.
I feel like we've hit 4 key stages over the past.
4.
Yeah, over the past year.
Well, see, it's funny because, like, in the first 10 episodes, we talked about a lot of things that were like, oh, we got to do this again, or this, we'll do this every month.
Yeah.
And then, like, we haven't done them.
No. Exactly.
I don't know. First episode was just very. I don't know how to categorize it. I feel like it's just been a very steady growth.
I feel like
know.
there's been like 4 key phases that we've gone through.
4 key phases.
Yeah.
I definitely think that we were talking about this in the emergency episode yesterday.
Yeah.
So they.
You may
you
never see that.
Won't see it, but after our interview with Maddie.
Yeah.
After the show with Maddie, that was kind of like the turning point.
Yeah.
That's when we're like, we know what this show is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to hear my 4? What I think we've.
Although I say that now, and I'm like, but we also sort of now know what the show is post Froe News.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a new phase.
Yeah.
And now I'm not really doing Folly Facts.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like we need one.
No, I agree. I didn't even think about that today.
Exactly. I thought about it briefly and I was like, oh, no, actually.
Right.
Seeing how yesterday went.
Yeah. Are you ready for my 4 phases?
Go.
Okay. So phase 1, this is like episode 1 to 9 is phase 1.
Okay.
And that is just straight facts.
Yep.
Like, we came to the show, we just had a bunch of facts.
So 127 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, was not interesting.
No.
Well, it was interesting facts, but like there was no personality in the show.
Yeah.
Then episodes like 10 to 19 was us like trying to set things in motion. So trying to do consistent things on a regular basis. And then that was kind of slowly getting more personality driven, but also we were still very professional. And that was like when I stopped swearing on the show and that sort of thing. And that was when we were like, okay, we've got to be serious now. We're serious businessmen.
We're like professional.
Yes. And then episode 20, we got Maddie on. And then I think 20 to like 30 was like Froe News era.
Yep.
Well, Froe News went for a little bit longer, but that's like the general gist.
And that's like,
that was,
that was a time filler for a bit, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, well, that was us figuring out what the show actually is, what we want to do. I feel like we got a lot more personality driven over those those 10, 15 episodes.
Yeah.
And felt a lot more comfortable just being us on the show.
Just talking and being okay with saying stuff. Yeah.
And then I feel like now, as of like episode 31 to now, which is episode 41, is crazy.
Insane.
Is like this new era of much more personality driven and personal and much more, I guess, comfortable.
Yeah. I really like it though, and I think what we have now is going to transition really, really well into what our overall goal was with like the launch next year and having it all as like one little egg.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think that what we've got now is really good.
Yeah.
And this is a show.
Yes.
Like, this is its own thing that is, I would say, isn't like any other podcast, because now, you know, it's actually us. It's not like you can't get what we talk about anywhere else. Whereas like the first probably 19 episodes you could just Google it. Yeah. 'Cause that's what we did.
But not anymore.
Not anymore. Like we actually very rarely like actively look things up now.
Yes.
Unless it's like for a very specific segment.
Or
like
we do it on the show.
Or we do it on the show. Or unless we want to talk about like, okay, well, I want to talk about Star Wars. And so like, bring that specific thing on. But like, a lot of this is just stuff that's happened during the week or conversations that we've had outside of the show that we want to bring onto the show. Or what we're also doing a lot more now is going, well, actually, let's not talk about that now.
Yeah.
We'll have that conversation on the show.
I want to... Oh, hang on, no.
Hang on, that's good content.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
On that note, it's been a great year. It's been so much fun.
It has.
So, yes, we have to wrap up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's it. We'll see you in the new year, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we'll see you in the Christmas special. That'll be out on Friday.
Yes. Gift that to someone.
Gift that to someone. It's been a great year, and it's been so much fun.
I'm going to say what I wanted to say now.
Okay.
As in place of my Foley fact,
Okay.
it is a shower thought.
Okay.
I saw this thing about someone it was just a funny video about someone who did like a colorblind test, and they were like, hold on. And they looked around the room and they're like, am I colorblind? and so it made me think, like I was doing a lot of stuff in, color grading. I was in the color grading process of producing a short film. And it was like, my brain was just like, does everyone see like the world in a slightly different color grade?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, do you see it slightly differently to how I see it?
Maybe.
I'm just like,
is my red the same as your red? We'll never know.
I don't know. Maybe it is the same, but it's just slightly different.
Yeah, literally, there is no way of knowing.
And my brain was just like, color grade. It's a different color grade. It's not different. It's a different color grade. Everyone has a color grade in their head.
Yeah, sure. Everyone has a lot in their head.
Yep. Yep.
Sick. All right, I like that.
That was just a little thought.
All right. Well, we will
moment.
see you on Friday. We now won't see you until the New Year's, but
No.
you will see us on Friday.
Yeah, there we go.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Anything else? This is the last episode we're recording for this year.
How do we end this one?
Like, see you on Friday?
Well, no. That's
Well, they will.
true. So it's kind of lame. How do we end the Christmas episode? Like normal.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the canon ending to this year. Watch the Christmas episode, come back,
Yes. Yeah.
finish here.
Yeah.
Thank you for a great year. It has been an honor to be able to do this show for you.
It's been so fun. So good.
And we look forward to 2021 and the growth that it will bring.
Yes. Very keen.
Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Froe Show, and we will see you in the new year.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.